power of our, our country is really in the hands of a few people. And in fact, this is not my opinion. 2016, which Harvard came out and said the US is no longer a democracy, it's an oligarchy. And it's mostly run by corporations and those very, very rich, powerful people that are on the boards of corporations, that are, invested in corporations and this type of thing. They are starting to look into mandating vaccines for health insurance policies, and that will hit across the board at adults. They're looking into mandating vaccines to be able to renew your driver's license. They are looking into asking for vaccine records for travel. And this will really hit adults, and it will come like that. And we don't know exactly when or what, but they always leave, they put their plans out there to try and normalize it. Most people won't believe this, but you can Google it yourself. There is a USA Today article out in 2017 that says, the title, "You will be microchipped eventually," right? Most people will say, no way, that's a conspiracy theory, but they always leave hints of where they're going. It's happening, and the public is not being given this information, so they can't make educated choices. And the pharmaceutical industry is pushing these mandates. It will start with the children. They're easier to get compliance from, and then they will move into adults. And we're already seeing some trickling down of what their plans are. And the pharmaceutical industry is very smart. They try certain plans in one area, they try certain things in another area, and then they see what works and where they get the most resistance and how they can do this. So we are looking at mandates coming down through health insurance. I mean, this is not health insurance, guys. This is medical system insurance, right? And if you say no, we're going to take your insurance away. Now, we have reports that pharmaceutical companies are working with technology companies to create these micro implants that will get put in the vaccines. So then you will be microchipped, possibly through vaccines. And you can Google it yourself. It's USA Today, and there are multiple other news reports. You will be microchipped. How are they going to do it? And they always plant these little seeds to make it seem like it's normal, so that when they come down with the mandates and they come down with the plans to make this, a population-wide experiment, that it's a bit more normal. So there are a lot of things coming down the line with vaccine mandates. There's over 300 vaccines in the pipeline, and I actually just published an article that shows that most active pharmaceutical ingredients being used in vaccines and drugs are coming now from China and India. This is another thing that they really try to cover up and the media is not reporting on. And would it make a difference to you if really most of the ingredients in that drug and that vaccine were made in China? These are things that we have no regulation over Chinese imports. And again, the FDA only does 1,000 inspections, of laboratories a year, and billions and billions and billions of vaccines and drugs are being imported into the US. So, there are a lot of things and a lot of questions and a lot of areas and a lot of angles that we need to be really cautious about, and things that we are not being told. And the mandates will continue to come until more of the population understands, and until we can get this knowledge to more people, until we can educate people on what's really going on behind the scenes. And that's why I started learntherisk.org. I founded that. It's a 501c3 nonprofit organization. And also, I speak internationally, and I write, and I have programs and trainings and really just get this information out there as much as possible. And we need to be doing a lot more at getting this information out there before the mandates come and continue to come and get worse and worse.